Hello everyone and welcome to my very first stream of Monster Hunter World. This game is quite an interesting game. I basically have been mostly streaming from YouTube, but in this case I am going to be streaming through Twitch. So, in this case we're doing Monster Hunter World. And we're actually going to do a new game because I've forgotten most of the commands and what to do. So we shouldn't be too far away.
Sisters and brothers of the Fifth Fleet, it's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the New World. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
So I've added on a HD pack, so things are really clear and crisp.
Yo! Did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns? Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey! Tell us your name!
Okay, so we're in the character creation screen here. The choice of female or male, but in this case I'm going to go back somehow. Skin's fine. Hairstyle is fine. You do get a wide range of hairstyles you can pick from. I'll just pick that one. Change the colour to black because that's what my hair is. Guess that changes no. Confirm. Okay. just keep that. We'll just do leather armor, because when you kill monsters you get access to various, I suppose, you get access to various different skins, I suppose. We'll put a beard on him. What's this make up number 2 do? So, nothing too exciting, so we'll just, we won't do that one. Everything else seems okay. We'll change your eye colour to blue. Like an aqua colour. Oh yeah, I'm gonna enter a name. Alright, so we're gonna call ourselves... I suppose we can call ourselves Soaring Eagle. Yes. Now the Palico, that's your companion. You have that fight with you. This is really cool as well. That one looks like my cat, so... Clothing... So you can have... She can have up, I don't know... That one... that. And default armor will be leather as well, same as me. Ish. And that cat's name will be let's see. Okay.
So, how about a toast?
So this is obviously rendered within the game, so it looks good.
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree!
That meat does look really good.
Hey,
Yum.
speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. And that's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Oh, whoa!
Okay, so this is our first introduction to the movement command. So I'm not doing this with the controller, just a keyboard and mouse.
Hello? Anybody there?
Okay.
Oh, hey, it's you! Look what happened to the ship!
Yeah, it's a strange place to park it. I was wondering why it's got a strong hull.
We have
Made
to
of
do
bone
something!
and wood.
It's not safe here! This way!
Alright.
Ah! We need to get out of here! I've got an idea! This way!
Whoa!
Watch yourself!
It's like almost some sort of wall we have to climb. Ow. I wonder what this thing is.
Oh, wow, wyverns! Ugh. I didn't think my first encounter would be filled with so much pecking. Shoo! Shoo! Oh no! The ground's moving again! We're on! I knew it! Time to hitch a ride and get off this thing! Come on, let's go! Get a good running start, then jump! The new world.
It's very pretty.
Huh? No. What's this? Somebody must have set up this camp. I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least.
Okay, so we have to open the map. So we're here.
Looks like we're right around here.
And our base camp is over here.
The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock.
So we probably have to go
For
all
now,
through
I
this
think it
area
would be
here.
best if we make our way to base.
Through here.
The map should help us find our way.
So like I said, guys, I have this on, I've purchased, well, not purchased, it was free, the HD resolution pack, which looks like it's running game amazing. And that's where we need to go to, where that big ship is over there.
Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going.
After you.
According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to...
Yep, we up through here to there.
These Aptonoths seem every bit as docile as the ones back home. It looks like we need to go around. Something's up. The scout flies are gathering. What a weird plant.
Oh yeah, so they give you health, those plants.
There's one over here, too. Come on, I think I found the way back to base. I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me. We can push our way through these vines.
Ah, yes.
Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry!
Nice.
Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can. Nothing can stop us.
It's so beautiful. I love this map.
Wait, there's something here. What is this track? There's more over there. Let's check it out.
Okay, well that's not something that I would normally be doing.
Don't mind me.
This way! Hurry!
Okay, let's go.
Move! Move!
Right, so now...
That is not good. What are you waiting for? Get over here!
Come on!
Jump!
Now, what are they fighting outside the game for? They can
Hey.
take that elsewhere. It's not a boxing ring.
You all right?
Let's go.
Okay. Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Stera right here.
Stera. I like it.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
Okay, set him down here. Take it
I'll
nice
need to
and
tape up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh? When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
You scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand!
Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
Incredible, right? We've got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the Commission. Wait here a sec. Commander, I found him.
Welcome to Astera.
I'm glad you made it somehow. I knew you would, though. When you've been in command as long as I have, you start to learn who's capable and who isn't. Now, as much as I'd like to get you up to speed, I've pulled in about 8 directions at once. We'll cover the important matters at the council, which I'll be convening once things settle down. I expect you two there, of course.
Your reputations precede you.
The guild spoke highly of your individuals. As individuals, think what you can do as a team. And before I forget, your furry friend was looking for you. Poor thing washed up not too long ago. Go ahead and have a look around, Astera. A horn will sound when it's time for the council.
Well, off you go.
So one thing I haven't done is
Okay,
put a lot of voice
I'll
acting
give you
in.
the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your Palico.
Okay, well, let's do that.
This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
It's very well designed. I love it.
Next is the smithy. It's this way. Over here. You were the Commission's 5th Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. Me, Not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world.
Wow, this place is so beautiful.
Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Want to get going?
The canteen? I am so there.
Yeah, I love food too. They make things look so delicious in this game.
Over here. This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there.
Ah, my pelago. Oh, look at that delicious food though.
Hey, you! Aw.
Oh.
I knew you'd pull through.
Right. We're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here,
Oh,
let us
okay.
begin council. After tracking a migrating Elder Dragon across the sea, the Fifth Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time. Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here.
Now we're talking!
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that
It's
promise.
quite a big order to say that though. It's your job to do this. It's like, well, hold on.
All right, dismissed.
Not even here a whole day and you already got your first mission. You really are ready to get your hands dirty. Well, let's go look at this Jagras problem. You'll need a weapon first.
Over here.
There's a box full of equipment you can use in your quarters. Come on, I'll show you the way. Alright, let's go.
Head inside your room so you can grab yourself a weapon.
Welcome to the... So I've decided to start again because I've forgotten all the commands and I wanted to show people on the world the game.
We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
Alright, so this time I was going over bow and arrow last time and I found this to be absolutely useless when it comes to let's go into the tutorial. So we'll use knives, I think. Hunter's knife, we'll equip that. Yep. I've forgotten how to use the bow though, so yeah. Alright, so we'll do a hunter's knife. I think that's all I need. We could also use, what is this, an iron bow, blitz thing. Match splices maybe. Could do that. Actually, let's go back in there again. And we'll go... So I've equipped... I think you get a choice of leather or chainmail. So in this case, I'm going to do leather. So I'm lightweight. And in this case, for weapons, I'll probably do a hunter's knife. No, we'll just do that. And there we go. We are now decked out.
Want to get going?
Once you're ready, head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
You can get more familiar with your weapons at the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
Alright, so let's talk to the handler at the canteen. Palico's doing its thing, making a rock by the looks of it. So this is your little abode that you get. It's quite not too bad. I know this looks like some old closet that we've turned into makeshift room for new hunters, but not the case, I promise. It's fully furnished with everything Meowster needs. You have your very own equipment box where you can manage and change your gear. I just hope you don't mind changing in front of others because you have other roommates. Didn't I tell you about that? No. Oh, okay. Moving on. Your room also comes with an area to manage your Palico gear, right next to your bed even. Convenient, right? Oh, and just one more thing. If you need access to the training area, just come talk to me. I'm here to lend a paw 24/7. I am pleased. Now then, what does Meowster need? So I'm going to go to the training area apparently, so yes. Also, Matrix Bob, thanks for subscribing to me. Alright, so welcome to the training area. Yes.
Okay, let's run through the hunting basics. First, ready your weapon.
Okay.
The sword and shield is a close-range weapon set that focuses on agility and dodging, and is great for beginners. You can use that as slinger ammo. Great for getting a monster's attention or creating a distraction.
Oh, yeah.
If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters.
Okay, so I've got left and right, so oh, I see. So let's go chop. Okay, let's change my... So that's a slinger ammo. So there's quite a few things there, so... Looks like... There's a draw weapon or it's control. Alright, so we got... Okay, combo is left, left, left and right. Left, left, left and right. So 1, 2, 3. So it goes right, right, right.
Hello.
Hey, how you going?
Well, that nap, I feel like a lot better, so we'll see if I feel better enough to go to work tomorrow, or am I going to be staying home for one more day?
Nice. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
So how long has it been since you touched this game?
Oh, well, actually it's been about a year, I think. I've had a gap for because I just, yeah, I think we just got busy doing stuff at work and, yeah. Welcome to the other viewers that are now watching. Thanks for joining the stream. Alright, so talk to the handler in the canteen. Alright, so we're heading out of here and we are going to go to the canteen. I actually miss playing this a lot. I couldn't run it on my last computer either, so since getting the computer upgrade, I can play it now. Alright, now that you've accessed the armory and provision stockpiles, grab what you need. Once you're done, go up and meet the handler in the canteen to sign up for a quest. Alright.
Handlers sort through the Research Commission's leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Hey!
Yeah, you're still in the tutorial. I can't join.
Yeah, I shouldn't be too far away. Alright, so he's going to take us this way. Alright. So... Canteen, alright, fine. Left, canteen. Alright. Meals to boost your stats. So basically, you can have meals and they help you out. Yeah. They give you different effects. So, if we look at... You can pay with... So I've got 2000 Z. So if we go pay with money, we'll go... A Hunter's Platter, which increases my attack. That looks so good. Bingo. Stamina's up and so is my attack. Cool. Let's go quest.
Right on time. Oh yeah. What are we waiting for? The new world awaits.
Okay, we'll go assign quests, and this, we're doing the Jaggeris of the Ancient Forest, so they're located in Area 2, and we're going to spawn at Area 1 here. This whole forest isn't unlocked for us at the moment. Looks like we've got 50 minutes to do the quest. We have to slay 7 Jaggeris, and the reward money is 720 Z. So, this is a level 1 quest. So we'll accept this quest. Yes. Okay. Tutorial, yes. Okay, so we are now going to depart. So Matrix, can you join once I do the very first quest, or do I need to do this one myself?
Technically, I should be able to join in on that, but I'm not even sure if you're set to online mode
This
right
is our
now.
first job. Let's do
I'll
a
have-
quick
I'll have a
review of
look.
quest rule. Rule number 1. Complete the objective to complete the quest. Each quest has an objective. You can't. Our current objective is to eliminate a specified number of Jagras. Let's check the map.
So in this case, we press M.
We ran into
we wanna
some
go to
Jagras
area
on the way
2.
to base. The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out?
Yep.
Rule number 2. Use the supply box. The Commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Ready to go.
Okay. So we'll have a look at the supply box quickly.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like we have some first aid,
Hey partner.
rations, and some empty files, which I don't need. So good. All right, let's have a chat to our field team leader. Oops, without taking his head off.
Want to get going?
All right, so I'm just
Wanna
gonna
get going?
check my status here.
Uh-huh.
I think the first mission is where I can't actually do anything.
careful.
I think that's yeah. Alright, so let's go. So I know exactly where I need to go for the Jagras, so they will be located just over this way. So they're not in Area 1, they're in Area 2. We'll pick this plant though, because that can make potions.
Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn. When you're investigating or gathering items, you'll generally want to keep your weapon sheathed.
I'll mark gathering sites
Okay.
and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
You can gather honey and mix it with a potion to make mega potions.
There we go, mega potions. Alright, we'll grab...
Over here!
Alright, so we're in the area we're
A
required to
pack
be.
of Jagras. Those are the monsters we're after.
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own.
That's one down. That's two, that's three down.
They're on the run. Don't let them get away.
Alright, so we're just gonna
Grab all the
follow...
monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy.
So we're gonna grab some of these monster materials quickly. So we'll just do this. I don't want the sharp claws.
Over here!
So Jagras hide is what I'm after. To make... Alright, let's go into here. They run into this tunnel, so...
Whoops.
that will teach them.
Use whatever you can.
Dodge their attacks. Don't forget, you can guard too.
Your weapon is losing its sharpness. Create some distance and use a whetstone. Keep
Hey,
it
that's-
together, okay?
That's the main objective completed.
Okay. Let's head home and report
kill
back
this
to
thing.
the man.
I want armor, which is what I'm going to be making now for myself. I definitely need Jagras hide. You should actually craft your armor.
Poor little Jagras.
So count us counting down, sorry. more I can harvest. Well, they had it coming. So, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. 25 milliseconds, which is weird. So we got a heap of rewards for this, so we'll take all these. The Palico grabbed obviously some stones, we'll take that as well. Palico leveled up. Hopefully that's now put me on an online status now,
Good to
so
see you.
friends can join me to play as well. So there is no difference in the habitat, but their numbers are increasing, I see. It may be stated the obvious, but jaguars aren't the only dangers lurking out there in these parts. We've also received reports of the Kestodon herd getting out of hand. This must be all because Azora Mangoras made landfall. It's got everything riled up.
Listen up.
Well, it's going to be your job to quiet them down. We'll like you to investigate the Kestodon herd and cull their numbers. I'm going along. Wouldn't want you to get hurt. Okay, so it looks like I can do yes.
All right. Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?
Cool. Right. Okay, Matrix, I do believe you can jump into the online session now.
Yeah, I saw that.
First of all, we're going to go over to the we are going to go and get ourselves some armor created. First of all, let's go and have a bit of a chat to the armory here.
My.
There you go, newcomer. You look more huntery with a weapon on your back. This is the armory. We deal in ready-made weapons and armor. If you need a weapon ASAP and don't have time to gather materials, wear your ticket. So newcomer, come and have a look. In this case, we're not going to, because I'm going to...
There you are, Fiver.
I'm going to build it. You'll need services. You'll need my services a lot. What I do is simple for you. Whenever you go out in the field and gather materials, I turn those materials into weapons and armor. Drop by whenever you find something new and interesting. Here, I'll give you materials as a welcome present. You can use them to upgrade your equipment. Cool. So, let's go upgrade. And we won't bother with any of these ones because I want to... well, let's upgrade this then. Okay, next. And we'll go close, and we'll go, let's upgrade it to... So that, if that will make it 126 attack, or that'll make it 100 bone tree, we'll go... So it looks like I can only do this one, we'll just do that. Okay. Cool. Now, let's go forge equipment. Yes. Armor. And we'll do hunters, because this is actually quite strong. And we'll do the chest first, because obviously, look, as you see, it needs 2 monster bone and it needs 2 hide, so I'm only going to be able to really get away with doing 2 upgrades. So in this case, I'll do the chest and I'll do the coil, because that'll give... I'll do the chest first. Wear this, yes. Because these are only level 2, so I want to definitely have... okay, do this one, yes. Yes. And I'll equip these. Yes. And I can probably do gloves as well, but I won't be able to do the helmet because that requires 2.
Little fluffy little palico.
Oh, actually I might be able to do the whole lot. Yes. Oh, and I can do the helmet too. Cool. Yes. Sweet. So I'm decked out now with basically my gear set. Now for weapons wise, I'm going to do the hunting. Shield Hunter's. What the hell is that? No, I don't want that. What am I using at the moment? Let's... I think my item pouch. What am I using?
There you are, Fiver. Stay tough.
So that requires some, I don't know, special materials, so...
Oh! Stay tough. That reminds me.
So, upgrade equipment. I'll just have a look what I've got on me. I've got the Hunter's Knife, looks like a Hunter's Knife 2. So, I wonder if that would be considered or classed as a sword and shield. Yeah, it is. It is. Alright, so... let's go to the tree here. Let's actually do the bone... oh, I don't have a Monster S bone. That would increase its rating from 126 to 140, so... yep, we'll come back to that later. We need to go do more work out in the field. Alright, Matrix, so how do I get you into the session?
I already am in the session. All I gotta do is start a mission and I'll jump on in. You get in.
This is the airship engineer. I work on flying machines. If you're curious about why I haven't met member third yet, because we're always stranded. It wasn't long before they... okay. This is working on a better airship, one that could go and rescue them between the new and the nasty weather. Cool. So when the guys have a little apostrophe above the head, it means they've got some sort of lore that they can talk to you about, or story as such. But in this case, what we're going to be doing is... okay, we'll have a chat to him quickly. He wants me to... okay, so about that. So we won't bother about eating any meals because that... we'll chat to the handler though.
Hey there, partner.
Right, the next things we need to take care of are those Kessidon. The chief said that we're tagging along with this. How about we start searching in the ancient forest and go from there?
Ah!
Oh, and I've got some good news. We all handlers post leads when we find them. We post all of the leads we find up on the quest board. You can sign up for quests there too, so you don't always have to come all the way up here. But then again, you'll miss out on all the eats up here. Okay.
You can pick up quests from the quest board too. It lists the same quests that I've got, so don't worry about having to check two places.
Cool. Alright, so let's do our second quest.
We're on the hunt.
Okay. Post a new quest. Assigned a Kessidon Kerfuffle, according to this, and it pays out... so this is 50 minutes. We've got other monsters, which is Jaggeris. I need to actually kill a few more of those, and... I need to complete this, so it's 1200 Z. So we'll do that one. Passcode. Matrix, should I set a passcode for this one or not?
No, you don't need to worry. Not many of the higher levels will jump in on these low missions.
Cool. Yes, yes. Okay, we'll go yes, we'll accept the quest.
I would save your vouchers, don't use them on these low level stuff.
Yeah, I definitely won't. Alright, so I'm pretty much ready to go. Depart on the quest, yes.
And I have to wait for you to see the cut scene before I can jump on in, so...
Okay, our job is to cull a certain number of Kestodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going?
We're on the hunt!
We need to take out both male and female. Just for reference, you can tell them apart by their head shape. Cool, and we'll go back to the box again. Oops, we'll put my weapon away first. And we'll grab food. And the other thing you need to do is also sharpen your weapons, otherwise you don't want to go in with a blunt weapon. You'll end up, regretting that very shortly. Right, so the Kestodon should be just here, because I do believe their main area is this. I think these are the Kestodon right here. Maybe not.
Ah, there we are.
Yeah, I thought so.
Those, my friend, are Kestodon. Let's see you take him out on your own. Huh.
Okay. So down we go, and we're going to take out one of these ones. These are all huge. Alright, so let's take out this one here.
Be careful.
Ow.
Not bad.
Okay.
All right, let's look for another group.
Are you still not able to join?
The Kestodon are the least of your
No,
worries.
there's a cutscene you have to watch
There are
before
a
I
lot
can.
bigger monsters lurking in this forest. Be careful. The endemic life around here can come in handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them.
Alright, so where did he go? He went... Where is it telling me to go? Oh, you want me to go this way? Okay. You can go fishing off this spot here to catch fish because they're in the water there. There's a Kestodon right there.
Over here!
Oh, actually, that's not a Kestodon. That was something else completely different. Alright, so... let's follow him.
Huh.
They're down there.
Be careful.
Alright, let's do this. It's gonna be another female on slaying, so... Ow. Ow. Really? Ow.
Remember to fully drink your drink before you attack again, otherwise you don't get the full effect.
Good work. That just
All right.
about wraps up our work here. Wait.
All right.
Hey, come here. Think I found something.
Just gonna fix up my my weapon because it's quite bluntus.
It's quite dull.
Over here!
Yes, 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 yes. I know. It looks like he wants me to come here anyway. So if you ignore him long enough, he'll actually drag you into this. So it looks like we might have a giant.
Look at those Kestodon. Something's up around.
Oh no. Nom 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 nom.
Now, now!
We need to take it down.
Gotcha.
Alright. Can you join
All right,
now?
partner.
Can you
New
join now,
assignment
Matrix?
incoming. Take down that Great Jagras. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
Wanna get going?
Let's see.
If you need to call your friends for help, go to the menu and select SOS
Yep.
Flare to signal them. And you're going to need friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters. In order for the scout flies to better track a target monster, we need to keep finding traces of it. Like footprints, for example. Good. You're turning up a lot of clues.
Alright, so the scout flies now are what we use to tell where monsters are, and they'll guide you generally based on the information they get. So it looks like I need to jump.
Okay. We've tracked the Great Jagras enough for the scout flies to lead us to it.
Okay, and which means he's now showing up on the map. Alright, Matrix, whereabouts are you?
I'm coming to you.
Okay. So let's put that onto there. So if we go into M, you'll see he's hanging way up here. So that's where we need to go. Up there to get Jagras. Time left is 42 minutes. Can't faint apparently. Welcome.
Think we're going the wrong way for him?
The scout fly. Well, yeah, that's right. Where? Okay, yep.
It's appearancing.
Whee! And through here. Here he is.
Lose sight of a monster if you use the focus scan.
Oh boy, that monster's really mad now. Be ready for some vicious attacks.
Look, the monster's almost done for. Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate.
After the Jagras.
If you run out of stamina, you'll be winded and vulnerable. Veteran hunters know to always keep an eye on that gauge.
Okay.
The monster's been immobilized. Okay, let's head back and report to the old man.
Bingo.
Nighty-night, Jackie. We're taking you home and cutting you up for dinner.
I wonder what sort of, must be delicious.
I think we got a lead.
Maybe. Let's check it out. Hey.
Ah, that thing.
Well, you were right. There's our mark.
The Pookie Pookie.
Something's got him agitated. Look over there. What in the heck is that? I've never seen anything like it.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
I'd like to find out. But we better report back first. All right?
Cool. So, we completed that in... Is that 10 minutes, 15 seconds, 76 milliseconds? So anyway, it's all good. Got some bonuses here. Also got some bone, lots of bone. No skin. We'll take it all. Looks like he found some herbs for me and some flame nuts, which is good. We'll take those as well. No feints. Calico leveled up again. And it looks like welcome to the new world. Looks like I've got quite a few things happen there. Capture Novice, Hunters United, and welcome to the new world. So you think you found something that will lead us to Zora Magdaros. Well, I'll send some researchers out right now, but now, not with a pissed off Pookie Pookie hanging around. Pookie Pookie territory, they're deep in the forest. We'll be better equipped to take them on. Once our team from the resource center is done rebuilding the forest camp. Once it's ready, we'll make our move. Until then, we do everything we can to help the camp up and run. Get the camp up and running.
Once the camp is set up, you can go after that Puke Puke.
I wonder where the resource center is.
So, we have some ecological research we could do.
Oh, you are too good to me.
They're going to help us rebuild the camp. This is excellent news. I hope you're as good as they say you are. If so, we'll have plenty of work for you. After all, the Commission studies a lot of things, not just the Elder Dragon you came here with. Maintaining and building. Improving the base is a full plate of tasks. Self can't study anything without a proper HQ after all. The resource center here is in charge of divvying up all the work and making sure it gets done. So back to business. Your job is to establish a camp. Go on an expedition into the ancient forest, find a viable campsite, and make it safe. If any monsters have decided to do any camping in your spot, you'll need to chase them off.
Don't let me down.
Got it? The bounty is for establishing a camp. Cool. So that'll give me 200 research points and a voucher. Sounds good. So these are bounties. So we'll go register bounty. Yes. Field research. So these are some interesting bounties we can have. So we've got to do this one here, which is the rebuild the forest camp. But we can do mining outcrops, small monster culling, honey, bone piles, mushrooms, and a large monster hunt. So, okay, in the meantime, let us do it. So she's done.
Okay.
Alright, Matrix.
Let's get this expedition underway. Meet me at the gate.
So I've got another expedition, which is a campsite in the ancient forest. I've got to do next.
Good to see you.
When investigating large monsters, you can either slay or capture them. Naturally, both have scientific merits, but frankly, would it be better for long-term research to receive a live specimen that we can later return to the wild? So if you capture your quarry alive, you'll be commended for it and receive
embark on an
greater
expedition
rewards.
just by heading out through the gate.
How about it? Capture your
Or
targets
you
instead
can
of
use the
slaying
world
them.
map.
Or
Whatever's
make
easiest for you.
Contribution. Alright, cool. Right, so let's head out into the ancient forest just after I check out whether I have enough supplies to upgrade my weapon yet. And we'll just talk to the events manager.
Oh, hello.
Open our tavern and gathering hub, the Celestial Pursuit. At the gathering hub, you'll meet up with other hunters and embark on quests together. To find the Celestial Pursuit, just look up, see the ship atop, Asteria. That looks like it's about Self and Stars. That's it. You can get up there by taking the lift. Please come visit soon when you have a chance. Okay, so in the meantime, we're going to use the lift to take us up to the canteen. And then I want to go down to the smithy, and we're going to have a chat about upgrading my equipment. We'll go forge, weapons, we'll go sword and shield. Now, here we go. I can do a bone one, which I wanted to do. So we'll do this one. Yes. Yes, I want to equip that now. And let's go back one. Let's go upgrade equipment, and we'll go. We'll go E. Click on U, and it looks like we have enough materials to push it up to level 2. Yes. So the thing about this game is it's really big on upgrades of your weapons. So if you go in with like a weak weapon, then you're not going to be able to succeed. So it looks like I can upgrade this to either a Great Jagras tree, which is going to cost me 1000 Z, but that does push its attack rating up from 154 to 168. So we'll leave that for now. Go forge equipment, armor. And like I said, I've got Jagras stuff now I can do. So this is the great. So you need Great Jagras, and it increases your attack and defense. So sorry, your defense. Sorry, and also it has greater effect on things like water, fire, thunder, lightning, depending on what is attacking you at the time. So that's all done. I think I'm using my new weapons. So let's go and why is that got a little red marker? What does that say? Depart on expedition.
Right now, we're in Astera.
Alright.
If you want to go on an expedition, open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest.
Yep.
We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
Of course. So, we are going to depart on this, so let's do it. Matrix, you can join me on expeditions, can't you? Okay, you can depart on expeditions because of blah blah blah. Yes.
Let's look for the campsite.
If I get to the campsite first, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me.
Alright, Matrix, can you join on me at all or not?
Whenever you leave the base without signing up for a quest, you'll go on an expedition. There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint, which means you can explore to your heart's content.
Okay, I had a communication error. That's interesting. So let's have a look.
Your wildlife map keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also use it to keep tabs on monsters.
We want to go up here to there, so let's see.
You can fast travel back to camp simply by selecting it from the wildlife map.
Alright, so the waypoint C. That's where we're gonna go.
Now this is interesting.
That.
Let's report our findings to everyone at the resource center when we get back.
There's the great Jackie over there. That's a fisherman there. Alright, let's continue on. So what we're doing is we are following the flies because they are going to take me to the destination I need to go to. In the meantime, we'll continue on going.
You can assign a target destination for your scout flies on the map.
I'm the editor in charge of the field guide. It is my job to learn and disassemble as much as possible about the endemic life here. The endemic life here includes small fish, animals, basically anything you won't try and eat you, and I love them all to pieces. My research tasks are to capture, observe, study, verify, record, and play with the endemic life I find. I'm a busy bee. The new world is literally crawling with undiscovered species. I don't know where to begin. I don't have enough hands.
Oh, yeah!
And I found, oh yeah. If you would capture any endemic animals, you could let them loose in your room for some first-hand observation. What would you say? Okay. Don't answer just yet. Thank you. Rah, rah, rah. Alright, so now I need to go just over here somewhere.
Over here.
Alright.
How goes getting the new campsite up?
Almost done. I'm just here now. Don't steal the pot. Akula Yaku just stole a pot out of the ground. Well, actually, just broke it.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last a night.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, are you able to join me now? It said I watched the cutscene for the bird.
return to
You don't
base
need my
for an
help with the
expedition.
Ghoulie. The Ghoulie is an easy monster.
Open the wildlife map and switch to the world map. Then select a
Here's
stair.
what I can do in my sleep. Fucking hell.
What's happened? Ah, spotted it. It's up here.
Okay. For a second there, I thought I fucked up badly. Okay. Matt, I would join you if I could, but you're on a expedition, so...
their attacks. Don't forget you can guard, too.
Look out! Your health is low. Keep your distance and use a potion.
Oh, what the? How come that big monster attacked as well?
Because he
You run out
can.
of health, you'll faint and be returned to the closest camp. Faint too many times and you'll fail the quest.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Hold on. Go ahead and hit escape real quick. It's gonna be, I think, the second menu, and look for Fire SOS.
Wait, let me do it.
Fire SOS. No, never mind. It says you must suffer alone.
I see that. Hopefully I don't faint too many times.
As long as big, fiery, breathing T-Rex leaves you alone, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Also, while you are in your map, you can also left-click on the monster, so it just tracks that monster for you.
How do I evade again?
Spacebar.
You've mounted the monster. Now's your chance to topple it. Okay, it's down. Now's your chance to get in there and tear it up.
Ow. No, you son of a bitch.
If you try to capture it, that's not going to do it. The net does not work like that.
Oh, okay.
That's for smaller monsters. Capture nets for the smaller animals.
Ow. How do I get rid of the capture net?
Just hit, oh, well, you have it equipped. Just stop hitting V. V and C are what bring it up, so just stop hitting those two.
Uh-oh.
He's underneath of you. If you go back the way you came, you'd be able to get to him. Like, go back down there, yeah. Turn around. He's above you.
Yeah, this is annoying. I can't find him. Come on.
Hit M again. And then left click on the Kuliyaku.
It won't do anything.
It's supposed to. That's where it's supposed to be. There you go. Weird. It's normally how I track it. I just hit M, click on the... Oh wait, maybe you have to click on the little picture in the bottom left-hand corner and M?
No, it's getting away! Frickin' hell.
Go up to the Kuliaku footprints and track it. Maybe that's what you forgot.
Nope. Not in the mood for use. Piss off. So it's above me, right? But I don't know how to get up there.
Yep. It's like... I'd help you if I could, but... Literally at this point, you just need to find a Kuliaku footprint or some kind of track in order to track it. That way the scout flies will help you.
Right, here's its nest. Ah, there it is.
So I had to right click on the broken egg.
Your stamina cap is dropped. Eat some well-done steak to restore it to max.
Nice job hunting the Kuliaku. Select Astera from the world map so we can go home. That's a piercing pod, a powerful type of slinger ammo. That's able to pierce the thick shell of monsters.
So it's said to go back to return.
After that, you can hit escape and then exit or return from expedition.
And that's, my friends, is how we kill a stupid bird thing that is really annoying. I'll probably roast that thing, you know? Alright, so we'll go take all. Yes. Got some research points though, which is good. Did take me a while to kill the thing though. Good, 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 good. Do you recommend upgrading any of my weapons or anything?
Magnifique.
You could.
I can make sure the campsite is safe. We go ahead to camp not set up. It's yours
Don't
to
let me
buy.
down.
And now for fiver. Maybe taking blah blah blah. Oh, so now I have a north job, so that's great. So we'll quickly just go to this bounty board and go whatever. And go yes, and go online session, and go create. Beginners, none, no reference, no language, and proposition, and finish. Yes. Okay, online session. I had to recreate the online session. For some reason, mine broke.
That all happens sometimes.
I have something special just for you. Come back soon.
Okay, so now I've got to go and talk to the commander because I've just done that. So we'll see what he has to say.
You've done well.
Nice work clearing out the camp. I knew you'd come through, and now we're finally ready. Alright, Hunter, the Pookie Pookie hunt is on. Once you've hunted the target, the scholars will be able to get a closer look at the evidence you found. I cannot stress this enough how vital taking out the Pookie Pookie is for the Commission. This would be the break we're waiting for. Good luck and be careful.
The 5th has an urgent mission. Partner, you'd better come see me.
So, Hunter, have you gotten used to how
Hey
things
there.
work around here? If you ever find yourself struggling out there on your own, don't be afraid to send up an SOS flare. Other field team members in the area might come and help you if they see it. Ask for help when you need it and answer the call when others need it. It'll make you a better hunter. And
How are you feeling?
So, Hunter, have you gotten used to how things work around the New World rules? Sort of should get used to, but you'll get used to it. You have to. Your life's counting on it, not to mention others as well. Look around you. They've all crossed the sea just like you, and they've all carried out their duties. They looked for the new world in the eye and realised the old way of doing things won't cut it. Didn't stop them though. They had a conviction. Do you have conviction, Hunter? You should get to know your colleagues. Maybe some of the craziness will rub off on you.
Hey there, partner.
It's time for us to do the Pookie Pookie hunting. Once we've done that, the scholars can go and check in the slag, see if they come back from Zorro or Megavos. Seriously, what other monsters could have come from? I mean, I'm no scholar. Alright, post a new job. Signed. Okay, we'll do this one here. So this one here pays 2,520, 50 time limit, has 50 minutes, yep, cool. And it doesn't actually say... Alright, Matrix, you want to join on me? It says 1 of 4.
I could. I'll have to reload up the game.
Working hard? Good luck.
So I was trying to look for yours and it was saying yours did not exist. So I was like, oh boy, super sad.
It should be working now, hopefully.
Yeah, yours does not exist.
Okay. So it's not working, is it? Even though it should let you in here. It says preparing though. What does that mean?
Hey, partner!
It's because of how you have the settings set up. I have to right-click on you in the Steam Friends to join that way, it seems, before I can get in.
So how do I tell it to, how do I
I'm
fix
already
that?
in. Just give me a second. Just gotta grab some food. You always want to eat before a hunt.
Yeah. Remind me to fix up the network settings later, so it lets you join.
Oh, that's good.
So you're in, are you? Oh, there you are.
Alright, just waiting for you to depart us.
Okay. And we are off on the next mission. Alright, we've got to hunt a Pookie Pookie.
Yeah, so it is the left click there, little portrait in the bottom left hand corner of M. Here, Pookie Pookie Pookie.
Hey, partner!
I see you found it. You right?
Oh yeah.
monster's been immobilized. Now's your chance. When monsters are running away, use the scout flies as a guide and they'll lead you right to them.
Now, why did I have to go ahead and run away?
Because they always do.
Okay, the monster's tired. Now's your chance to deal some serious damage.
That was fun.
It's just a poison little birdie.
You've done well. And listen up.
I need a fifth to protect the scholars while they investigate. I'll be putting you in charge of the Wildspire Waste. Alright, so it looks like we're going to the Wildspire Waste to set up another site.
Alright, it's time to begin the Elder Dragon investigation. Make sure you know what you need to do.
So now we need to protect the scholars. Let's regroup at the Wildspire Waste.
I'm not sure if you can help me with this, Matrix. This is the Wildspire one.
Not in the beginning until you see the cutscene, then you'll have to fire an SOS flare.
Alright, just hang around for that and I'll do that. But pretty much, if you're watching the stream, you'll see. Now, did you say I should always eat food before I start a quest?
Yes.
Is there a particular one I should be munching?
Nah, usually the chef's meal choice is a decent one to start with, so.
Alright, departing on the quest.
Okay. Got it?
And we're off.
We've waited this long to get our hands on the
Alright, so we're off
evidence.
apparently.
Don't get us killed now, Hunter!
I hardly slept a wink last night. I'm so excited to go out and see this new piece of evidence.
The slag was found in the desert area of the Wildspire. Guide us there safely, partner. One thing's for sure, the environment here is completely different from the ancient forest.
Yes, the Wildspire waste features a mixture of dry land and swamps, which naturally supports its own unique ecosystem.
It is very beautiful, I must say that.
Hey, look! A waterfall!
The water filters down through the sand and collects in the lower areas, thus
Beautiful.
creating a mire.
Oh, great. We get to go uphill now.
Come on now, my dear handler, put your back in it!
Interesting.
Look at that insect. Is that some type of beetle?
The wildlife here are quite resilient creatures. They have adapted excellently to the dry climate.
Even the plants have learned to survive. The fruit scattered throughout the area has a hard shell that helps retain moisture.
Need plenty of herbs. Flush bug.
Dear me, we made it. Can we have a break now?
Never.
Look, the Wildspire. That's where we'll find what we came for.
But we still have a ways to go.
Well, on we go. Actually, downhill might be worse. This is so heavy.
What?
Did you hear that?
Everyone, be careful.
Oh, dear me! A Rathian!
Jumpin' Jaggies! A Rathian!
You know what this means, my friends. In times like these, it is important to stay calm. And run for your life!
Go, go, go! Just move on through! You might be able to use your slinger to create some kind of noise and distractor.
Now! Run!
Go, go, go!
Run for your life!
Big bad Rathian.
Yeah, it could stay in that place. That's really strange. This plant here has banana leaves. Yeah, it's a slushberry.
That was horrifyingly close.
Hell hath no fury like a Rathian scorn. Well, like any Rathian, actually.
But she could provide the Commission with valuable data. Hunter, I couldn't trouble you for a sample, could I?
I was aware that Zora Magdaros was an enormous beast, but I am in shock over how gargantuan it really is.
Ah, it's gone
Yes,
offline again,
It
Matrix.
certainly seems to exceed
Matrix has gone offline again.
all the guild's writings.
I wonder, how many years does it take for a beast like this to grow to such an enormous size?
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Is there an easy way to fix it?
Not really, no.
So I'm stuck in an offline session at the moment.
Oh, look! Apsaros!
No way to fix it until you get done.
Wait, why are they running?
They look scared.
See? When Apsaros feel threatened, they assume a defensive posture.
Whatever's out there, it could be a danger to us too. We have to be careful. Finally, I thought we'd never get here.
Look at it. Glorious. It is absolutely massive. What a magnificent specimen.
We're almost there. Keep it up.
The evidence is within sight. You've done a fine job, Hunter.
Let's see what kind of present Zora Magdaros has left for us. Let's see what kind of present Zora Magdaros has left for us.
That's as far as they go. You have to go up there.
Yeah, okay. So it's over here.
Keep pushing.
Just a bit more. Oh, look over there! Another clue!
Me first. Eureka!
I always glance around like I'm not the only one here, like I'm the last, like it's like, oh.
something. Jagees, eat some Barrow. Run for your life.
Follow me. Come on. The scholars are still in danger. You have to take down that bear off. Don't worry. I'll keep the scholars out of harm's way.
No, I can't fire the flare.
Remember, you're in offline mode.
I can't make myself off online, can I?
Nope.
Stuck? Wow. Get yourself out of that gunk before you do anything else. Uh-oh. You've been hit with water blight. That's gonna put a damper on your stamina recovery.
Crazy Baroth, man. That's all they are.
You did it, partner. Okay, I'll be waiting over by the flag.
Ugh. What a mission that was. Oh my god.
It's just a big, giant mud monster.
Cool. Now hopefully I can go back online again.
Or if you want to continue Destiny 2, we can.
Yeah, we'll do that if you like.
Oh, hey! Glad you're back. Oh, don't worry. I found a safe place for the scholars to hide. I guess I'll go round them up. Wait for us back at camp.
You there. Are you part of the Fifth Fleet? Then that means the Elder Crossing is upon us again. The years fly by faster than I can count them. I too am a hunter of the First Fleet. Might I trouble you to share your tale with me? Let's find a suitable place. So, my old friends are well. Praise be. It sounds like the good scholars are as incorrigible as ever. Might I ask, are you tracking the monster that dropped that massive slag? I as well. It seems so easy. Follow the trail, find the truth. Well, it has been a pleasure. Nearby you will find my camp. I trust it will be of some avail. To you and the others. Please pass the message on to the commander that I am safe. But a force compels me on, and I intend to see where it takes me. If you too feel so compelled, then we will cross paths again at the end of all of this.
Was that who I think it was?
Yes, it was. Okay. We'll take all. Yes. Yes, for the herbs. And done. Yep. Good. A new cutscene's been added.
Good to see you.
Okay, fine work out there, thanks to you. Our people are safe and we know more about that target than ever. Since you left, we've charted all evidence we've collected across the continent. The scholars think they'll be able to pinpoint Zora Magdoros location soon. Until then,
Okay,
Seems like the scholar has gotten separated from his escort. I need a fifth to go and find him and guarantee his safety. The scholar was separated from his escort while collecting evidence in the Wildspire Waste.
Head to the Wildspire Waste immediately.
Okay. And with that, everyone, I am going to end the stream here for this game, and we'll be starting a stream shortly with Destiny 2, which I'm playing the expansion. You can actually see me halfway through, well, actually, into the first part of the expansion, because I completed the mission last night with Matrix. So, once again, everybody, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I'll see you on the next stream, which will be starting very shortly.